Our background at the fire department, everybody thinks it's firefighting. But we also focus on the rescue side. Cars in the ponds, people stranded on buildings, people stuck in confined spaces. You're gonna have the kid that climbs up the top of the water tower that maybe doesn't know what's going on, and there's nobody else to call at that point, so they're gonna rely on us to get them down. I started out as a volunteer, got my paramedic, EMT, inspector card, a rescue tech background, fire instructor card. The times have changed and our training has increased due to that.
Today we're going to do a drill with the ladder. Focus on setting it up, proper orientation, and getting it up to the roof. And the guys are going to climb up it just like they would on a regular response.
We normally train probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours a day. Everybody's got a little something, a niche that they're good at, so we'll pull it out of each other and kind of train on that so we learn from each other. There's been case after case of firefighter fatalities, and we look at those and we sit there and go, why did this happen? How did it happen? How are we going to prevent it?
I've been with Westerville since '99, and it seems like there's a lot more technology on the truck, the safety measures, everything seems to be changing. I typically run that thing every morning, trying to set up and get into situations where I wouldn't normally be in.
We will run through those entire trucks from front to back every time we work. We make sure the pump works, the hose is all there, because there is runs that we go on 3, 4 o'clock in the morning that maybe a piece of hose got left out to be washed or dried and it didn't get loaded back on properly. This is something we work with every day. We have a claim to it. The engine rescue that we have, we kind of call it the big toolbox because it does carry every bit of what you'd have in a tool chest at your house. So a lot of times we're kind of looking in our toolbox going, oh, we can do this or we can't do that. We'll start off our morning checks by going through all the equipment, making sure everything's in here that we normally have, and we train with them to see how they work and make sure they run correctly. A lot of people don't know they don't work in smoke because the combustion engine won't run. So we have to make sure guys are proficient on that to know how these saws work. We're going to the next compartment. Inside here we carry all our water rescue equipment. In the wintertime, a dog even getting in the water. People are going to go out to get their dog out of the water, so we're going to go out and take care of it and get the dog out for them. If I don't go out and get them, somebody else is going to go out and fall in the water. But we're going to do it in the safest way. We're going to bring ropes with us. We're going to bring warm equipment with us so we don't freeze getting in the water. We only carry a few minutes of water on here, which is a lot of people go, oh, you carry all the water. We only really have about a minute's worth of water, and then we have to hook up to a fire hydrant. So as soon as we start opening our hoses up, we have to make sure we're right on that target we want to hit, and then we make sure that we supply it with a larger hose from a hydrant. So what we have here is our hydraulic rescue tools. The jaws of life is what a lot of people refer to it. What this does is we can actually put this underneath a car or inside a side of a door, and we can spread apart the metal, or we can lift it up. A lot of times we've had people that have been run over by a car or stuck under it, and the pressures with the pump will lift it up off the ground, making it a really quick rescue. And then the other one we have is the cutters. If you look at this, it looks like a big pair of scissors. So we can just use the tool the same way, and we can cut metal. So if we want to remove the roof all the way off the car, we can go around and just make cuts around there, and it takes the metal away from the car. People are calling us nowadays for anything and everything they need a response for. So we want to make sure we have the best equipment, the best tools, the best training. If something happens, everything you do reflects back on your training. If we get into a situation that maybe a floor collapses or my air unit stops working or something like that, I need to know that I can look at the guy next to me and know, okay, he's going to give me air, we're going to get each other out of here. You know, we want to make sure our citizens are protected, so we have the training and the ability here in Westerville to help out.